across the nation, a cold and foggy pattern continues across much of North India, with cold wave conditions and dense fog affecting visibility in several states. Notably, hill regions are witnessing rain and snowfall, while central, western and southern parts of the nation remain comparatively warmer with misty mornings and partly cloudy skies. Well, let's start with North India. In Punjab, cold wave conditions with dense to very dense fog in the mornings persists, followed by mainly clear to partly cloudy skies during the day. In Amritsar, the maximum temperature is 19 degrees Celsius, while the minimum is 9 degrees Celsius. Moving to Bathinda, the maximum remains 19 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 9 degrees Celsius. In Chandigarh Mohali, the maximum temperature rises to 21 degrees Celsius, while the minimum stays at 10 degrees Celsius. Jalandhar will see a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. In Taran, the maximum reaches 17 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 7 degrees Celsius. Most of the cities experience fog in the morning or mainly clear skies during the day. Moving to Himachal Pradesh, it remains under generally cloudy skies with light rain in lower areas and snowfall in higher reaches, keeping temperatures on the lower side. In Dharamshala, the maximum temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, while the minimum drops to 4 degrees Celsius. Kangra sees a maximum of 17 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 6 degrees Celsius. Shimla, the maximum reaches 14 degrees Celsius, while the minimum is 1 degree Celsius. And Manali will be the coldest with a maximum of 8 degrees Celsius and a minimum of -2 degrees Celsius. In Delhi, it continues to witness shallow fog during the early hours with cool temperatures prevailing through the day. The maximum temperature is 18 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 12 degrees Celsius. Across Haryana, mainly clear to partly cloudy skies will persist, dense fog in several pockets and isolated chances of light rain or thunderstorms. In Gurgaon, the maximum is 20 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 8 degrees Celsius. Panipat will see a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 7 degrees Celsius. Sirsa records a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 9 degrees Celsius, while Nuh reaches a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 11 degrees Celsius. Jammu and Kashmir is experiencing cold conditions with light snowfall in higher areas and partly cloudy skies turning cloudy later in the day. Kupwara will have a maximum of 7 degrees Celsius and a minimum of -2 degrees Celsius. Srinagar records a maximum of 7 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 0 degrees Celsius. In Jammu, the maximum reaches 18 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 10 degrees Celsius. Now let's just shed light on South India as it continues to experience mild and comfortable weather with misty or foggy mornings followed by partly cloudy skies. Temperatures remain above normal with no major weather disturbances expected. In Kerala, the maximum temperature is 33 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 25 degrees Celsius. Moving to Tamil Nadu, the maximum reaches 29 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 22 degrees Celsius. In Karnataka, the maximum is 28 degrees Celsius and the minimum 17 degrees Celsius. Andhra Pradesh will see a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius. And finally, Telangana records a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 19 degrees Celsius. Moving to West India, it is witnessing stable winter weather with mainly clear skies and cool mornings. Fog or mist may occur during early hours in some areas, but daytime conditions remain pleasant and dry. In Maharashtra, the maximum temperature is 30 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 19 degrees Celsius. Gujarat sees a maximum of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 12 degrees Celsius. In Rajasthan, the maximum reaches 22 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 10 degrees Celsius. And finally, in East and Northeast India, it is experiencing foggy mornings with shallow to moderate fog in places, especially over the plains. Skies turn mainly clear to partly cloudy later in the day and with cool and pleasant temperatures prevailing. In West Bengal, the maximum temperature is 27 degrees Celsius while the minimum is 17 degrees Celsius. Moving to Assam, the maximum reaches 28 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 13 degrees Celsius. In Bihar, the maximum is 23 degrees Celsius and the minimum is 14 degrees Celsius. Overall, cold wave and fog continue to dominate North India, with snowfall keeping hill states chilly. Central, western and eastern regions remain seasonally cool, while South India enjoys relatively warmer and stable conditions. Travelers and commuters are advised to stay alert due to reduced visibility in fog-affected areas. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.